Okay, question 10. A user has both system software and application software installed in their computer. Describe the difference between system software and application software. Give an example of each software in your answer. So let's have a look at the difference between system and application software. So you've probably revised this. So system software is generally split up into two different types of software: operating systems and utility software. So the operating system here, that's responsible for setting up the computer, managing the computer, providing a user interface. So it does everything for the computer, for the system. And then utility software provides things like firewall, we have antivirus, we can have things like defrag or disk defragmentation software, and there are many others as well. And these all have one thing in common: they are just used to keep the computer maintained and running smoothly. So there's system software. It's software that's, apologies about the beeping, system software is all designed to keep the system running. And then we have application software. So this is software that the user chooses to complete the task that they're currently doing. So it could be something like playing a game. It could be surfing the web, so web browser. Or you might be writing a letter on a word processor. Now, one thing with your answers to any of these types of questions, never name a brand of software. So never say Minecraft for a game, or Google Chrome for a web browser, or Microsoft Word for a word processor. Always use generic titles, so game, web browser, word processor. Otherwise, you're unlikely to get any credit for it. So let's go back to the answer now. Describe the difference between system software and application software. So starting with system software. So what can we say? System software completes tasks that are needed for the computer to run, because that's what they all do. All of these complete tasks for the computer to run properly. Completes tasks for the computer to run. I suppose we could also say utility software is more about maintaining the computer as well. So we can mention that. So system software completes tasks for the computer to run or keep it maintained. So we've kind of just described the operating system, which helps the computer run, and utility software, which keeps the computer maintained. So we need to give an example in our answer. So we can say e.g. So the operating system, or we can say utility software. So I'm going to say the operating system. Now we have application software. So application software. So application software, well, I suppose it allows the user to complete tasks that they require to do, or they want to do, or they've chosen to do. Application software allows the user to complete a required task, e.g. web browser. Let's have a quick look at the mark scheme for this. So system software provides services that the computer requires. So system software, we've said that, but when these mark schemes are written, they're often refined down to quite, not many words. But usually when you answer a question, you generally need more words than the mark scheme has. And the mark scheme has been refined to make it easier for the examiners who are marking these papers to pick out what they need to pick out. So don't worry if, as in my example, I've purposely made this different to the mark scheme, because it's kind of the words that you might use while you're figuring things out. And don't be afraid to draw these block diagrams to help you explain your answer. If this is how you've learnt it, write that out on your paper and then explain it. Yeah, and just you just put it in the corner if you don't want it to be part of your answer. So System software provides services the computer requires, so system software completes tasks for the computer to run and keep it maintained. So we've said that definitely. So we're going to get that mark. Application software provides services that the user requires. Application software allows the user to complete the required task. So we've said that again. We just said it in a different way. And then we've named the operating system and we've named a web browser for application software. Right, okay. Part B. State which component in the computer would store both types of software when it's turned off. So whilst it's running, this stuff is in the RAM, so system software and application software is in the RAM while it's running. When the computer switched off, for it to still be on your computer, it would need to be in secondary storage. Secondary storage, and I'm going to say e.g. solid state drive or hard disk drive. So if we have a look here, there's the mark scheme, secondary storage, and they've also got you could just put hard disk drive or solid state drive. Right, this beeping is driving me bonkers. I'm going to stop this video here. Good luck with this one. Thank you very much.